Hi, my name is Kellyn Johnson and I'm the Director of Family Programs here at ASU. So it's really my job to help families support their students, get them through graduation and their next steps on their alumni journey, and also to help families build their own experience here at ASU.
My name is John Vrba and my wife Christina Vrba, and I have a son here, Johnny Vrba, who's entering his sophomore year at Arizona State.
Hi, my name is Sharon Maestas and I am the proud parent of two Sun Devils. I've got a sophomore and a senior here at ASU.
So ASU Family supports students and families through a number of resources. Most of them can be found on our website at family.asu.edu. We have things like conversation starters for everything ranging from finances to personal relationships, to study habits, to health and well-being and safety and decision making. We also offer a monthly newsletter to all of our families that goes out offering some tips and tricks, things that might help, important events happening on campus, as well as opportunities for you as a family member to get engaged. Additionally, we have something called our Family Connection series, and we're incredibly proud of this wonderful video series. You're watching it right now. It offers a range of topics, everything from move-in to how to help your student persist through homesickness. Or what does it mean if they change their major? How do you support that process? What will it mean for degree completion? We bring in university staff, faculty, students, and even parents to answer these questions. We've looked at a number of studies that show that family involvement and support is actually really important for student persistence and graduation, as well as their well-being. We encourage families to develop a communication plan with your student. How frequently will you talk? How will you communicate? You're both going through a big change as your student comes to college, and it's important to establish how your relationship will continue to develop moving forward. Here at ASU, we also encourage you to build your own experience alongside your student. So taking advantage of the incredible opportunities that we have here on campus to pursue areas of interest to you.
Being involved as a parent at ASU is really it's a pretty rewarding experience because of the fact that I get to create my own experience as a parent. So my students come to school here, they love ASU, they love everything about the university and what it has to offer, and that's pretty exciting to me. I've always been involved as a parent in their education, and this is just one more great opportunity.
Actually, the principal in high school said, you know, you're very involved, a lot of you, in the grammar school years, and you stay involved in the high school years, but one of the senior activities, he came and spoke and said, don't lose sight of that when you enter college. So my wife kind of lit up. It also shows him how much we care about him, how much we want to be a part of his life in college and beyond. And I think it just means a ton to him, and it's just great for my wife and I.
There are a number of ways that parents and families can create their own experience here at ASU. One of the easiest ways to get involved is through events. We at ASU Family host a number of programs, starting the summer before your student begins their classes here at ASU, to the annual family weekend held in fall. Additionally, we encourage you to take advantage of events happening on campus. So we encourage our families to pursue their areas of interest, but also if we're able to help with your personal or professional goals, we at ASU Family are excited to connect you to resources like our continuing education programs or exploring our open online courses and earned admissions programs.
You're really here to support your student, right? So you want to also be able to experience and relate to what they're going through and what they're seeing and hearing. So part of my experience is kind of being part of the environment that supports the students as they progress through their education.
There are so many benefits to being involved, whether it's the ASU family experience, you know, the Thanksgiving meal, the welcoming the families, you know, the end of the year, and all the end of the year activities, and all the things throughout the year. Time is sometimes very hard to come by. But you only get this experience once. This is our first son who's going to college. And I remember him calling up and talking to my wife and I and saying, hey, Mom and Dad, I resolved this one today. So it made us really proud, because if we weren't involved, we might not be hearing that. We didn't always have to reach out to him. He kind of reached out to us when he needed us, but he knew we were there for him. And I think that's mission critical, especially as entering your freshman year.
And you're there for your student in a different capacity, right? When they're young, you help them with a lot of things. As they get older, you really become more of an advisor sometimes, and you're also able to share maybe resources or individuals that can help your students. So it's really important, I think, for parents to volunteer and to help, because not only do they create their own, but they can also really kind of enhance the experience that the student has as well.
All of our resources are available on our website, and we encourage families to engage with us via social media as well. We're always excited to see families having conversations, connecting with each other, discovering that they both live at Little Rock, and kind of finding that sense of community online. We also host events across the country. Our Sun Devil Spirit Days are hosted by families in cities across the United States, and starting this year internationally. Locally, we host similar programs, and we'll also extend invitations throughout the year to lectures or athletic events or behind-the-scenes tours. You stay connected to your student. Ask them how their day was, ask them about their classes, ask them about the events that they're going to, and to take advantage of the resources that we have available to help you do that. In our newsletter, we're going to tell you about the new community garden opening on the Polytechnic campus, and if you know your student has an interest in doing that, make sure that they're aware of it too, right? Helping them to know that you're there to support them, you're there to help them as they navigate new decision making and new life experiences, and that you're alongside them, right? That you're excited to be a Sun Devil too. And to our members of the ASU family, we cannot wait to welcome you to campus. We cannot wait to connect with you virtually, and we really hope that you will engage with us and engage with our resources, our events, our programming, so that we can build a strong Sun Devil community inclusive of all of our families. So thanks for being part of ours.